Hey, what's up, you wonderful people? I've just got bored randomly, so I decided to make a video. Now, this here is my absolute pinnacle of RC vehicles I've ever had. It's a Align Trex 700XN Nitro helicopter. I built this a few months ago, and I figured I'd just give a quick overview. Now that this thing was a kit, I had to build it, and I've gone through quite a few trials and tribulations in putting this thing together because, notably, this dreaded starter thing kept stripping out. So every time I tried to start the engine, I'd have to strip it down quite extensively to, get that done. And anyway, without too much rumbling, I'm just gonna. This is how I've set it up, particularly. I'm running a Micro Beast X, I believe it's like version 5.4 something, fly barless, to a standard Spectrum receiver that is mounted on there with double-sided tape. I've got a Genesis 3800 mAh 2S LiPo for powering the electronics, and it's bound to my Spectrum DX8E transmitter. And I also have this is the engine starter right here. Now if you look at this thing, it's absolute beast from end to end. It's over 1.5 meters. And it has an OS Max 105HZ engine in there, and it took me a while to get this running, actually, because of this. I've gone through about 3 of these, by the way, these starter shaft things. Got so desperate to the point I had to actually import some from America because they're all sold out here in the UK. So but yeah, this pretty cool set rail. This is also the most expensive RC vehicle I've ever built or owned, because in the standard kit you only get like the main frame and rotor assembly, but there's a whole shitload of stuff you have to buy separately. You have to buy the engine itself, that costs about 400. You have to buy your own fly barless, which is another 100. Receiver, about another 50. Your battery for powering all your servos. If you get the super combo, it does come with all the servos, but you still have to provide pretty much everything else electronically separately. Though it does come with the voltage and glow igniter with the kit. And I'm just going to spin it round now. You can. My god, this thing's a beast. Just spun it around with the head right there. And you also have to provide your own pipe as well for your engine. And this is an OS Power Boost 105 pipe. That's about another 200. So that bolts onto your engine. And of course you have to provide the engine starter, that's another 100, and your own fuel. This is a 700cc tank, but because this is a 105 size engine, not exactly sure how many cc's, but it's probably about 10-11 cc's, whatever. It will drain this fuel tank in about 10-15 minutes, depending on what head speed you're going at. And especially if you're doing like hardcore 3D and stuff, which I don't. I just like flying helis normally, really. So, but yeah, the initial kit itself is just the helicopter and all the mainframe assembly and your servos. But separately, you need to provide your own engine, pipe, fuel, fly barless, receiver, engine starter, transmitter, and battery for your electronics. And all all in total, this cost about £2,000 UK money, so about £2,000. Considering our shitty taxes and VAT and all that, it's probably a similar amount of dollars in the United States and other way around. But yeah, this is apart from the issues I've had with the starting thing, this is an absolute epic piece of kit. Pretty dangerous too, as well, I might add, because you see these blades, how long they are. I mean, this wingspan is probably close to, definitely over a metre. And as of recording this video, this hasn't flown yet. I have set up the fly barless so that all the gyros work and everything, so that the tail counteracts in the right way, and the swash plate is level. I also did get a swash plate leveler for when I was setting up all the cyclic servos, and I have started it up. The engine does start with a bit of trial and error. But it should actually be really ready for a maiden flight sometime this spring, which I really want to, because this thing's a work of art. Though obviously the last thing I want to do is crash it, so I do actually have, and there's with the canopy on, which has the hole for the sticky starter in. Now, I do actually have a simulator, RC helicopter simulator, which is on a similar controller, but it's like a program on your computer, or Steam library game rather, and it has all the same controls. You can practice all your heli stuff. So, but yeah, that's just a quick overview of my Align Trex 700 XN Dominator, major helicopter. It's kind of the big boy of the collection. I have started the engine before, but it hasn't flown yet. But there's a local RC flying group near to me that I hope to take it up to sometime. And yeah, I forgot to mention that it's a torque tube, so there's a whole lot of gears. But that's kind of good, because a lot of the more modern RC helicopters use belt drives on the tails, which it can be easy to get them the wrong way around. So obviously you also have to be careful that when you like landing and stuff, so they don't strip out. But yeah, that's just a little impromptu video I decided to record, because I really haven't been making videos recently, and I've also been going through a whole bunch of IRL real life shit, you know, non-internet stuff, which is, it's not important to talk about here, but obviously in my, normal, boring, everyday life, it has been affecting me quite much. And I am trying to get back into some things like drawing, and I'm just trying to be a less shitty human being, really. But yeah, that's just a little impromptu video about this big boy toy, which I hope will be working sometime in the near future. And if I ever do make any more videos, I'm not really sure what I'll make it about, but hopefully it should be something interesting. Anyway, that's my Sonic 19 note. Bye bye. Peace.